with Elon, yeah. Y'all don't know what I'll say. Spitting on this beat. Y'all don't want this heat, cause you know I got some bars. Living this pandemic like the time that we had SARS. Sneezed on the beat and the beat got sicker. COVID-19 really killing people quicker. Hey, y'all can't do like me. Hey, y'all trying to be nice. 2020 COVID-19. 2020 COVID-19.
Your girl is back. Your girl is just shout out to my aunt Styles by Lisa on Instagram. I'm actually gonna put her handle right here because she made me this wig. Okay, you can't tell me nothing. Anyways, y'all, I hope you guys are well. We are in September and we are still in a whole pandemic because COVID has not gone anywhere. So I hope you guys are taking the precautions. I hope you guys are taking good care of yourselves because we're still here. Insert cricket outside of my window. Thank you, George. Anyways, y'all, I also want to ask, what did you guys think about our family quarantine song? Okay, like, listen, I be every day I be like chilling with Elon. Y'all don't know what else. I really loved it, and I think it was just so much fun to make, and I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as we loved making it. We also might drop a music video, so get those views up. Anyways, in our 2 videos ago video, I mentioned the Entanglements of a Traveler. And when I tell y'all the way my DMs blew up, okay? Blew up. I was like, oh, so this is what y'all really care about. This is what y'all are really like interested in about my life. It's like, is he dating people? Is she dating somebody? What's going on? What's his situation? Also, don't mind this bandage because literally 5 minutes ago, I scraped my hand on my light and I cut myself. So, make it fashion. Anyways, yes, y'all have really been like, what's going on? You glowing? Because I am. You glowing. I post a picture with somebody and people are like, who is that? Is that Mr. Wonderful? Is that Mr. Wonderful? Can I live? But anyways, I decided we are going to talk about dating as a traveler. Not even a travel nurse, but a traveler, y'all. I'm like, I don't even know where to start, okay? Because this is just such a topic. So grab your tea, cause we gonna talk. We going in, y'all. Mama, we going in. Be very intentional. That's kind of like my motto, I guess, is intentionality. So, you know, I'm not the type of person to date someone at the hospital because that's kind of like eating where you use the bathroom, and I don't believe in that. And things just can get messy real quick, and I'm just like, no, I'm fine. I've made exceptions though. Okay, I've made exceptions. But I don't know. I just feel like, I don't know, things go south and then it's like, what now? And then we have to see each other every day and like we have to work together and I still have to be professional and I can't curse you out or anything. Like, why? So, a way that I meet people is online, and I have downloaded Tinder, Bumble, and Hinge, okay? I know. But listen, it's all hookup culture, okay? So if you're not intentional with why you're on these apps, it's very, it'll go south real quickly. Like I said, I'm never really, when I move somewhere, I'm never really like, oh, I'm gonna like date you, this person and this person and this person and all this. Like, no, I'm like, well, you know what, let me meet somebody, or not even meet somebody, let me make a friend. Because that's really what I'm here for, is to make friends. Like, and then if it turns into something more, cool. If it doesn't, cool. Like, no harm lost. But yeah, I'm very intentional. So like when I'm meeting people, I'm like, look, looking for a friend. I'm here for 3 months. Blah 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 blah. Blah, say like whatever I'm doing there, or like my reason for liking you or whatever. I'm very intentional about it. So because when I tell you, honey, some of these messages I be getting, I was like, oh, you wanna do? Oh, you want to? Oh Lord, it's a far, you know. So be very intentional. Don't get into something that you don't want to be in. It's that simple. Like, if you don't want it, don't get it. Like, don't go for it. Like I said, I'm always here to make friends, and if it turns into something, then it turns into something. But it's always hard when something turns into something and then you have to leave. So that's a pivotal moment of, are we gonna long distance, or is this just gonna be it? Listen, I've done long distance with a couple of my little, what should we call them, y'all? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna call them entanglements, because entanglement has a certain je ne sais quoi about it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if I'm like, oh girl, I'm in a situationship, they'll be like, again, again. But if I'm like, oh yeah, I'm in a little entanglement, they'll be like, girl, tell me more. You know what I mean? I feel like it's just, you know. So then when it comes your time that you're like, I gotta go, or what are we doing here? It just depends on how you're feeling and how I'm feeling. Like I said, I've gotten into some things, of long distance things, and it was great in the beginning. It was great in the first couple weeks because, energy and like there was effort made, and I was like, you know what? Okay. Like, all right. But then within a month or so, things crumble and things fall through, because it's hard. It's hard not being in the same place as like each other. It's really hard. And it's like, I don't know. You just have to be very dedicated and very serious about it. And I don't know, maybe, I don't know, but things don't always fall through. And sometimes they do work. So it just depends on you and your situation, I don't know. When I started traveling, y'all, I was like, I'm gonna go to all these cities and leave this small town of mine and get not one man but two. Okay. So my first assignment was in Montana. Your girl just like watched Juanita on Netflix before I went to Montana. So I was ready. Okay, if you haven't seen Juanita, it's about a black woman from, I think, Ohio, and she goes to Montana and falls in love with like a Blackfeet Native American. And I was like, this is me. This is my story. Okay. And that's that on that. So when I got to Montana, I was like, wait a minute. Like, where are they? And what happened was, they was a majority of, or the ones that I was like, oh, okay. They were married, had long-term girlfriends, or they had situations that were not for me. So Montana was a little bit of I lived vicariously through the movie of Juanita on that one, okay? And then your girl got to South Carolina. And let me tell you something. Southern men are just different. They're just built different. I don't know. I was just like, oh, you're opening the door for me? Oh, you're like opening like all of this for me? Oh, you're walking on this side of the sidewalk? Oh, you're doing this? Like, oh my goodness. Like, you're just like such a gentleman and like all these things. And like, I was just, oh, the way, the approach and everything. This man slid into my DMs, y'all. Not even, it wasn't even on an app. It was, well, it was on Instagram. But like, he slid into my DMs and he was like, I find you very beautiful. I would like to get to know you. This is that. And I was just like, oh, I mean, I got a little time. Okay, like a little bit. And we went out, we went on dates, we like enjoyed each other's company. I told him from the jump though, I'm like, 3 months, friendship, this is that. I was just in awe of him, for real, and he was in awe of me, because we were just like, I was like, is this, could it be? Like, is he possibly the one? But, you know, life happened, and I left, and he did not want to do long distance. So that was that on that. And we are no longer speak. I mean, we do speak, we just like don't, you know, it's just, you know, he checks on me, I check on him, but like, my honey child, when I went to Indy, girl, what am I doing with this arm? Girl, mind you, I used to live in Indy, so I knew people from there. So when I went to Indy, I was like, you know, maybe I can like reconnect with old boy and like, you know, have a little time and like, you know, like we're already friends and like, you know, and yeah, you know, I got to met out with some people and you know, I enjoy being wined and dined, guys. Like, I do. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, it's a beautiful thing. I'm single, I'm young, like, why wouldn't I? I'm great, I'm cute, like, duh. But yeah, he was very phenomenal, actually. He was very great. We actually still keep in contact. We are not, another thing is, like, I'm not, we're not exclusive or anything. Like, we're still, like, we're friends, all these things. Like, it's nothing. But yeah, I feel like dating as a traveler is very, you know, you meet people from different places and you kind of figure out if you want to settle into something from where that person is. And I think that some issues that I've had are like, sometimes they want more than I do or what I'm available to give at that moment. Because this is still a journey for me. Like, I love being single and my singleness is never a curse. And I feel like it took me a while to get here and to mentally get into the headspace of, Elaine, like, enjoy this time. Like, stop trying to rush your process and like be a wife and like all these things, because there will be a time when I cannot do any of this. Okay, I can't do nothing. So it's just, I don't know, I kind of love being on this journey. And like, the more you date or the more you date around, the more you really realize what you want in like a possible near future, you know what I mean? So I don't know, I'm happy that I get to do this, and I'm happy that like I have finally come to this like, yeah, okay, like there's nothing wrong with me, and like, you know, like I have it going on too, you know, like, y'all, live your life. Like, live your best life. Be great. Be the best you can be. If you want to be wined and dined, be wined and dined. Like, go do it, because it's great and it's phenomenal. I ain't thoughting and bopping. Please don't think that I'm thoughting and bopping in these streets, okay? But I am getting wined and dined, so. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much. Thank you for all the support, you guys. You guys are so awesome. Like, I don't know. I'm so grateful. And like, I don't know, keep telling me what kind of videos you guys want to see from me, and like, you know, let's have a discussion, leave comments, share, like and subscribe. You guys already know what to do. But be the queens you are, be the queens and kings you are, because man, I know you watch this channel too, okay? But just be great, and like, never let anyone else make you feel like you're not enough. So you're phenomenal, you're great, and just go be great. Love you guys. Bye.